I need to rewrite my function as a unit step function. And in this particular example, I have only one interval which I have to consider because the rest is 0. So I have cosine of t times u of t minus the beginning of the interval, which is 0, minus u of t minus pi. Which, if I do the multiplication, it will become cosine of t u of t minus cosine of t u of t minus pi. Let's look at the first term. Here, in the parentheses of u, I have t. And when I look at the function, I have a cosine of t as well. So what is inside of this t, I mean in this parenthesis, is the same as what I have here. So here I don't need to do any trick or do any magic. But now, let's look at here. I have cosine of t and u of t minus pi. And they are not the same. I mean, they are for sure different. So I need to find a way that here it also becomes t minus pi. So I'm interested to find cosine of t minus pi here. What is, from other math courses you had before, can you remember how can I obtain this cosine of t minus p? Yes, please?
Yes, cosine of t equals minus cosine of t minus pi.
Yeah, I think you're doing correct. But if you can't remember it, another thing
you can look up the unit circle.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can see that it will be.
Yeah, but also if you look at learn in an extra folder, if I can find it, in the appendix of your book, there is a rule you can use. It is this one, rule number 1. I don't know how can I make it smaller. Give me a second. I'll make it duplicate. So. Can you see it now? Yeah, here. Let's use this one, which is here, okay? If I use it, it will become cosine of t, cosine of pi, and then I have a minus, so it will become plus sine of t, sine of phi. What is cosine of pi?
1?
Minus 1.
Yeah.
So I can replace this by minus 1. What is the sine of pi? 0. So this is 0. So cosine of t minus pi is equal to minus cosine of t. This is the proof. Here I have cosine of t. So I have positive cosine. Or I have a minus as well. So I have minus cosine. So what I can do, I can write it as a cosine of t, u of t, and instead of minus cosine of t, I write plus cosine of t minus pi, u of t minus pi. And now I have the same format as it's inside the parentheses of u. So now I can use tables or maybe one of the rules for each of these terms. For cosine of t times u of t, it is in a table 7.2. I think I can show you where is it. Why I have this one. Sorry. Where is it? The table 7.2. It is here. Row number 9. when b is 1, so it will become s over s2 plus 1. So f of s, which is the Laplace of f of t, would be 1 over s2 plus 1.
No, it's S.
Yeah, it says.
S over S.
Oh, it is s over, yes, sorry. And then for this one, the without shifting is the same as before with pi unit shifting. So plus e to the power of minus pi s times s over s2 plus 1. So for this, I use table 7.2. And for the other one, I use the second shift theorem, like the previous example we did. And now I have the Laplace of the function.